I love Shakespeare. I just love him so much. My heart flutters. What am I talking about? I went to see a production of Shit-Faced Shakespeare the other night with some friends, which, if you don't know, is they take a Shakespeare play and one of the actors is drunk. And it's, at least the one that I went to see is interactive as well, so they give audience members a chance to make the actor drink more. I got to bang a drum to make someone drink while they were reciting Shakespeare. It was great. It was so good. And afterwards, I was talking to one of my friends. He suggested making a video about why I love Shakespeare. And I was like, that is a really good idea, because I do love Shakespeare, and I want to tell you guys why. So, going off of the whole shit-faced Shakespeare thing, I was thinking about how many different variations there are for Shakespeare productions, because, I mean, a lot of people, when they think of Shakespeare, they think of just like posh actors who take their job really seriously and don't want to have fun with it, and that's like not the case at all. For example, there's the Shakespeare Tavern in Atlanta, which is pretty close to the typical Shakespeare performance that you would expect. They play by the rules, I guess you would say. But then there are things like Shit-Faced Shakespeare. There's also another Atlanta-based Shakespeare company that I've heard of that is solely women, and I don't know if this was just one specific performance or if they do this all the time, but it was like apocalyptic themed and they had like bondage and stuff going on. There are so many ways to put on a Shakespeare play, and the plays themselves make it easier to play around with. Shakespeare used an open script technique, so that means he didn't have a whole lot of stage directions. In fact, he had a very small amount of stage directions. I mean, they were basically like, I don't know, Macbeth enters, stuff like that. I mean, it just makes him so easy to work with and so easy to reinvent. I mean, there are so many movies that have been done that are based on Shakespeare plays that directors can play with and basically change completely while still keeping the basic story. There's one movie in particular that comes to mind that's it's from the 90s and it's based on Macbeth, and it's got like Christopher Walken in it and a bunch of other big actors, and I cannot, oh my god. This movie. It's called Scotland, PA, and it's based on Macbeth, and it's about a fast food restaurant owner. Let me just read you the description right here. Burgers, fries, and a side of mayhem. Welcome to Macbeth's, where fast food and ambition make up a daily special filled with murder and mystery, 70s style. That's literally the entire description. Wow, can't see that at all. Thanks, son. And it's got Christopher Walken and Andy Dick and a few other big names from the 90s. Oh, dedicating. Hello, kitty. Oh, that was it. Okay, we're done. It's really, really good and really, really funny and heavily based on Macbeth, but completely different. Anyway, my point was that, what was my point? Oh yeah, that Shakespeare is very easy to reinvent because of his open scripts. There's a part in Much Ado About Nothing that I feel is probably highlighted quite frequently to point this out. So if you don't know the play, it's about two couples, okay? There's Benedick and Beatrice, they're one couple, and Hero and Claudio, they're another couple. Look how bright my fingers are. That is insane. I feel like they're like glowing. Oh my god. I'm just gonna move over here so I can stop distracting myself. Claudio is tricked into believing that Hero is not being faithful to him. How he deals with this, instead of, you know, checking his sources or doing anything smart, he waits until their wedding day and publicly shames her and humiliates her to the point of her collapsing in shock and humiliation in front of all of her friends and family. On their wedding day, she ends up like faking her death, and after all this happens, Beatrice, who is Hero's cousin, is talking to Benedict, and Benedict is just like, tell me what you want me to do, I'll do anything, blah 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 blah. And Beatrice delivers this line. The line is, kill Claudio. Okay? And some productions make it so that she's kind of like joking and playful with it, and some make it seem like she is dead serious about this. And it's all in how it's delivered, and it changes the entire play. Like, I love that. I love that one single delivery of one single line can change the entire play. Or at least change an entire character, or how the audience sees a character. And that's just something, I just love it. I love it. Oh my god, I love it so much. And I would really like to go into more specifics about some of the characters and do kind of like a character analysis. I would love to take any opportunity to talk more about Shakespeare, and if you guys want to listen, please let me know in the comments below. So I had fun making this video. I love talking about this stuff. If you guys like this, please like the video, because that will tell me that you liked it. Comment if you want, talk about Shakespeare, talk to me about, oh my god, talk to me about Shakespeare. Talk to me about Shakespeare, you guys. I had fun talking to you guys, or I guess talking at you guys. I hope you enjoyed listening, and I will talk to you at another time, I guess. Bye!